Imagine the universe is a giant mirror. Whatever energy, belief, or intention you show, it good or badit reflects right back. That's the essence of the law of attraction. Success, wealth, happiness, they're not just things that land in your lap by luck. They're drawn in by your mindset, your focus, your belief. Today, we're breaking it all down into real, actionable steps you can start using right now to bring your goals to life. Step 1. Get clear on what you want. Here's the truth. Vague goals don't attract real results. The universe or even just your own brain can't deliver something if you don't know what you're asking for. Saying, I want to be rich isn't enough. Rich how? How much? What kind of lifestyle? Instead, get specific. I want to earn $100,000 this year. I want to build a remote business that lets me travel. I want to wake up each morning excited and grateful for the work I do. When you write that down, you give your vision structure. Clarity becomes your blueprint. Think of success like a destination. Would you ever hit the road without a map? Of course not. But that's exactly how most people approach their goals. Aimless, unfocused, reactive. Your brain, though, thrives on precision. When you tell it exactly what you're after, it starts working for you, filtering your world, drawing attention to the opportunities, ideas, and people that align with your goals. This isn't some kind of magic trick. It's how your reticular activating system works. It's psychology. But clarity is just the beginning. Step 2, commit to action. Once you know what you want, the next step is to move. Decide. Don't just wish commit. That's the part where most people stumble. They dream big but act small, or not at all. They hesitate. Doubt creeps in, and then they get stuck right where they started. But not you. You're going to define your goals and write them down like your life depends on it. Then, you're going to back that vision with action. Even the smallest step is a step. Momentum doesn't care how fast you go, it just wants you to move. Action proves you're serious. It tells your subconscious and the universe that this isn't just a fantasy. This is happening. And once that shift happens internally, the external world starts to rearrange, to match. Step 3, align your thoughts with what you want. Here's a hard truth. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you believe. If deep down you believe you're not worthy of success, or love, or money, you'll block it, even if you're working your ass off to get it. Self-sabotage doesn't always look like failure. Sometimes it looks like delay, like procrastination, like settling for less. That's why your inner beliefs matter more than your outer hustle. If your inner voice is saying, I'll never make it, or I'm not good enough, then no strategy, no opportunity, no system will save you. But when you flip the script even just a little, everything changes. Start telling yourself, success is inevitable for me. I'm always growing. I deserve a great life. These affirmations aren't fluffy, feel-good phrases. They're reprogramming tools. Your subconscious listens to repetition, so give it new instructions. You become what you believe, so choose beliefs that lift you, not limit you. Step 4, visualize it like it's already yours. This is where things get powerful. Visualization is more than just daydreaming, it's mental training. Top athletes do it. World-class performers do it. They rehearse their success in their minds before it ever happens in real life. Here's how you use it. Every morning, close your eyes and see your dream life like it's real. If you want to run a successful business, picture signing the contracts, receiving payments, working with clients you admire. Hear the sounds, feel the emotions, see the details. Why does this work? Because your brain doesn't fully distinguish between real and imagined events. The more vividly you visualize, the more your subconscious starts to accept it as fact. That builds confidence. That builds direction. And from that, action follows. But don't just stop at visualization. Use it as fuel. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to get closer to this vision? Then go do it. Big or small, that action tells your brain and the universe you're not just dreaming. You're becoming. Step 5, Focus on energy and gratitude. Your energy is like a signal, and whatever frequency you're sending out, the world is going to respond to it. So if you're constantly frustrated, complaining, stuck in fear and lack, you'll keep attracting more of the same. But if you choose to focus on what's working, on what you're thankful for, everything shifts. Gratitude isn't just spiritual fluff. Science backs it up. It rewires your brain to be more optimistic, more resilient, and more open to opportunity. People who practice gratitude consistently, they're happier, healthier, and more successful. So, how do you start? Simple. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be huge, just honest. A good meal, a kind message, a breakthrough in your mindset. This practice tunes your focus to abundance, and what you focus on, you attract more of. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring your problems. It means changing your energy so you're in a better place to solve them. Step 6, take inspired action. Manifestation isn't about wishing and waiting. It's about aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. You can visualize all day, but without movement, nothing happens. So what is inspired action? It's not just doing something, it's doing the right thing with the right energy. It's that moment where your gut says, yes, let's go. That phone call, that meeting, that course, that new routine. You don't need to know every step, just the next one. Take it. Then take another. The universe responds to momentum. Think of it as a partnership. You set the goal, take the step, and the universe meets you halfway with people, ideas, and opportunities. But you have to move first. Most people get stuck waiting for clarity, waiting for motivation, waiting for the right moment. Don't be most people. Be the one who acts. Step 7, remove negative influences. Let's talk environment. Your mindset doesn't grow in isolation. It's shaped by who and what you surround yourself with. That includes people, content, conversations, habits, even the things you scroll past on your phone. If you're constantly around negativity, guess what you absorb? Doubt, fear, limitation. Audit your circle. Who do you spend the most time with? Are they uplifting, ambitious, and supportive, or draining, toxic, and stuck? Because energy is contagious. And if you're always around people who talk about why things won't work, it's only a matter of time before you start thinking the same. Now think about what you're feeding your mind every day. News that stresses you out? Social media that makes you feel like you're falling behind? You need to be intentional. Swap mindless content for books, podcasts, or videos that teach, challenge, and inspire you. Protect your energy like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. This doesn't mean you cut people out cold. It means you set boundaries, limit time with those who pull you down, double down on those who lift you up. If your current environment is hurting your growth, change it or outgrow it. The more positive, focused, and ambitious your surroundings become, the faster your own progress accelerates. Step 8, be unbreakable. Self-doubt is the #1 killer of dreams. It's not your talent, not your resources, not your circumstances. It's that quiet little voice that says, what if I'm not enough? And if you let that voice grow louder, it'll stop you before you ever get started. But here's the truth. Every successful person has faced that same fear. The only difference? They didn't let it win. They believed in their vision before there was proof. They kept going before the results showed up. They stayed committed when no one was watching. That kind of belief? It's a skill, and you can build it. Start with your thoughts. What do you tell yourself every day? If your self-talk is full of I can't, I'm not ready, I always mess this up. You're programming your mind to expect failure. Flip the script. Replace those thoughts with I am capable. I figure things out. I am becoming unstoppable. Say it, write it, repeat it. This isn't about ego. It's about identity. You need to become the version of you who can handle the success you're working toward. Every morning, look in the mirror and affirm it. I am ready. I am powerful. I am built for this. And when life gets hard, and it will, remember, Challenges don't mean stop. They mean grow. Step 9. Let go and trust the process. Now here's the paradox. You have to want success, but not need it in a desperate way. When you're desperate for something to happen, you're basically telling the universe, I don't trust this, I don't believe it's coming, I need it now, or else I'll fall apart. That kind of energy creates resistance. You grip too tightly. You overthink. You stress. And ironically, that blocks the very thing you're trying to attract. Think of a farmer. He plants the seed, waters it, makes sure there's sunlight, but he doesn't sit there digging it up every day to check if it's sprouting. He knows growth takes time. It's the same with your goals. You set your intention, you do your part, but then you have to trust. Trust that the right opportunities are on their way. Trust that delays don't mean denial. Trust that what's meant for you is moving toward you, even if you can't see it yet. Detachment doesn't mean giving up. It means having faith. Manifestation is a dance between effort and surrender, between doing your part and releasing the outcome. When you let go of the anxiety and the constant when, you create space. And that's when magic happens. Step 10. Master persistence and resilience. Let's get real. This won't always be smooth. There will be setbacks, delays, doubts, failures. But hear this. None of that means you're not on the right path. In fact, it usually means you are. Success is not a straight line. It's not a perfectly plotted route. It's a messy, unpredictable up and down journey. And the people who make it, they're not the smartest or the most talented. They're the most persistent. They keep going when others stop. They don't let one no become the end of the story. They don't take failure personally. They learn. They adjust. They rise. Every obstacle is a test. How bad do you want it? Will you show up even when it's hard? Will you keep pushing when the results aren't immediate? Tell yourself, I didn't come this far to only come this far. You've made it through things before. You've overcome. You're still here. That means you're stronger than you think. So keep going, especially when it's hard. Because the moment you decide, I will not quit, you become unstoppable. Step 11. Give before you receive. This one flips the script. Most people approach success thinking, what can I get? More money, more followers, more recognition. But true success, it's attracted to value, to giving. The most magnetic people in the world aren't takers, they're givers. They give energy, ideas, solutions, kindness, inspiration. And in return, they receive. If you want more love, give love. If you want more respect, show it. If you want more abundance, create value for others. That's the cycle. The more value you bring, the more the universe gives back. You don't need to have millions of followers to start giving. You don't need to be a CEO. You can serve someone today with your knowledge, your time, your energy. Start now. Share what you know. Lift someone else up. Be a light in someone's day. You'll be amazed how quickly things shift when you lead with contribution instead of consumption. Dwan 3. Your mind creates your reality. Everything we've talked about so far, clarity, belief, visualization, gratitude, action, resilience, it all comes down to this. Your thoughts create your world. Not in some vague, abstract way, but literally. The way you think determines how you feel. How you feel determines how you act. And how you act determines the results you get. So if your thoughts are focused on lack, failure, fear, that becomes your reality. But when your thoughts are focused on growth, abundance, and certainty, you begin to move in alignment with those things. You notice more opportunities. You build stronger habits. You attract the right people. You carry yourself differently. And the world reacts accordingly. This is the power of the law of attraction. Not just to wish for change, but to become the kind of person who naturally creates it. The universe is always listening. Right now, in this very moment, everything you're thinking is sending a signal. Every belief you hold is planting a seed. Every action you take is shaping your future. So if you want a different outcome, you have to start from within. You want success? Then think, act, and move like someone who succeeds. You want abundance? Then speak and live with a mindset of abundance, see not scarcity. You want love? Then radiate it first. This is how you align with what you want. It's not about faking it, it's about becoming it. Because the universe is not responding to your wishes, it's responding to your energy. And when your energy matches the outcome you desire, you pull that reality closer every single day. The real formula: dream, believe, act, repeat. Let's put it all together now. Get crystal clear on what you want. Write it down. Make it specific. This is your roadmap. Train your mind to believe it's possible. Rewire old beliefs. Build new ones. Use affirmations and focused thought daily. Visualize the outcome like it already happened. Make it real in your mind before it becomes real in your world. Feel gratitude every day, even for the small things. Gratitude raises your energy, and energy attracts. Take inspired action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Move now. Start where you are. Remove negativity. Protect your space, your focus, your peace. Be resilient. You will face resistance. Push through. Get up one more time, then you fall. Trust the process. Don't obsess. Set your intentions and release control over the timeline. Give first. Be a source of value. Contribute without expectation. Repeat over and over. Consistency beats intensity. The life you want isn't as far away as it feels. In fact, it's already being built right now by the thoughts you think and the actions you take today. A final word: you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to start. Start thinking like the person you want to become. Start acting with purpose. Start showing up for yourself even when it's uncomfortable, even when no one's cheering yet. Because here's the thing no one tells you. You're not waiting on success. Success is waiting on you. The universe is ready to reflect your belief, your energy, your effort right back at you. So I'll ask you one last time. What are you going to do today? Will you keep waiting for the life you want, or will you start attracting it? The power is already inside you. It always has been. Now it's time to use it. Manifest it, live it, be it,